This might not be a long video, but I wanted to come on here live and speak on it. I didn't want to do a reel because it might take me longer than 90 seconds to do this. Um, Real quick, you see the title, Accidents Do Happen. So I got an interesting DM and then a voice message, I guess, about an incident that happened. I don't know what club this happened to. I don't know where it happened at, what city, what state. The person didn't say that, but I thought it was real interesting. I thought it was real interesting that this was even an issue and or a topic. Um, so the person was basically just saying that they don't ever want to come around again to the bike set. Okay, in which I know y'all don't give a fuck. So to all my hard motherfuckers, all the ones that all of you hard cats and all of this, the I don't give a fucks and fuck him, he should have never come around. Hear me out. So apparently this person is a civilian, brand new, on the bike set, the whole 9 yards, and they came out to an event, and in the process of pulling up, parking the bike or whatever, they were excited. They were excited about being there. All of the bikes, they just got their bike. They here, they doing their thing, and when they went to park, they forgot to put their kickstand down, and boom, the bike fell over on another bike which belonged to a person in a club. Okay. Again, simple mistake. We've all done stupid shit before. I done forgot to put my kickstand down once or twice, and I was able to catch the bike, realizing that hey, whatever. But hey, so apparently in this situation, his bike fell over on another person's bike that was in the club, and of course, that happens. Now, let me just say this: if you are a civilian and you're at a motorcycle event and you cause a confrontation with a person in the club, in a motorcycle club, as a unit, as a one body, one band, one sound type of thing, yes, his club brothers are going to come around. Yes, his club brothers are going to be a part of the situation, the transaction, or whatever. That's just the nature of the beast. You should never be able to, per se, get a head up fade with a person that's in the MC. Let me just say that cautiously. You should never be able to get a one-on-one head up fade fight, argument, etc., 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 with a person that is in a MC. That's just the nature of the beast, okay? But what I want to say is cooler heads should always prevail. So his question was, this is the meat of it, I want y'all to hear me out. His question was, once they got everything situated and he apologized or whatever, the club member started hollering, well, how much are you going to give me for the damage that you done to my bike? Who going to pay for the damage that's done to my bike? What the fuck? How much, So at this point in time, all his club brothers gathered around. Oh, that's fucked up. He put a dent here. Oh, this is a scratch. You got all these motherfucking insurance adjusters, and insurance claim agents, now they giving you, helpful advice on what should be covered and this and this and that. So he says, well, hey, I have insurance on my bike. Here's my insurance card. Just call my insurance company. They're like, hell no, you got to pay for this. He's like, what you mean pay for it? Here's my insurance company, call them and file a claim and we good to go. He says at that point, that's when the elevation of the voice is, fuck that, man, make that nigga pay for it, blah, blah, blah. He need to go and cash you out for that shit right now. So his question was, why do we as MCs require somebody to cash us out for our bikes instead of doing things the proper and the legal way? Me personally, I told him I don't know about that, because if I hit your shit under any circumstances, on purpose or not on purpose, you're going to get my insurance company. That's what the fuck I pay insurance for. Comp, collision, liability, medical, the whole 9 yards. It just is what it is. I'm not giving you shit out of my pocket. Period. And the rule is, if we get into a fight, if we get out and we fight, then you paid. Win, lose, or draw. If you beat my ass, you paid. If I beat your ass, you paid. So be careful what you ask for. You better take my insurance card. Anyway, Um, it ended up leading to a situation where he almost got jumped on, and he was just disgusted. He left his bike. He ended up, running off, leaving his bike or whatever. And of course, they damaged his bike, fucked his bike up, and all of that, and the whole 9 yards. Let me just say this. My answer to him was this: I appreciate you for having insurance. The real reason why this person did not want to accept your insurance is most likely because they was on a hot bike, they was on a salvage bike. It may have not have been their bike, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and they may just be a money hungry motherfucker. Period. A lot of you motherfuckers is looking for any way you can to get money by exploiting people and doing whatever else the fuck else you're doing. And that's your business. That's the hustle. That's the game. I'm not knocking it. But to run a man off or to try to beat up a man for doing what's right and handing you his insurance because he was excited and made a mistake and his bike fell on your bike. And I'm going to just say this. I don't believe it was that much damage for y'all to even be tripping. But we know the game. It's a game. We know the game. If you pull up and scratch my saddlebag, I need a whole saddlebag. You got to pay me for the saddlebag. It was special painted. Motherfucker, you going to get the money and you not going to fix your saddlebag. You going to keep that same punk ass scratch on your saddlebag forever. You going to put the money in your pocket. It's a game, man. It's a motherfucking game. Period. It is what it is. It's a motherfucking game. We know right now, you motherfuckers is out there riding shit that is pick apart. We know you niggas is out there riding shit with Mitch Mac wheels and all kind of shit going on. But the minute somebody hits your bike, oh Lord, it's precious. I just got the paint job, and you finna get the money and ain't finna paint shit. Yeah, you finna get the money and ain't finna replace the saddlebag. You ain't finna do none of that. You gonna call the insurance company, the whole 9 yards, and you want them to send you a check so you can keep all the money. And Rob, man, fuck that scratch. I ain't worried about that scratch. Man, fuck that dent on my gas. I ain't worried about that dent. Fuck that dent, nigga. Because you just want to put the money in your pocket. But in this situation, they do what who they think they can. Okay, well there it is. There they do it to who they think they can do it to. Because I'm telling you right now, if sale running to your shit, you better take this insurance card. That's all I got for you, baby. Yeah, plastic wheel, everything. Plastic wheel, everything. I'm just saying, y'all ran off a good dude, man. The dude is scared to come back to the set, man. He made a mistake, and he just hit me up asking me why is it like that? Why do we demand cash for our bikes instead of taking insurance cards? And he wanted to know is there a particular reason? I told him no, you just ran into the wrong bunch of motherfuckers who was on some bullshit and wanted to start some shit and whatever, and was probably hiding some shit, and they can't call your insurance company because the bike ain't theirs, or the bike might have been hot, or the bike might have been in the salvage title, or somebody got to come out and look at the bike and gonna see two different bins, a bin here, the number here, a bin number here that don't match, and some more shit. Who knows? I don't know. But we all know that it's a game. We all know how it is. But the biggest lesson in this is like, look, bro, we on some motorcycle shit, man. Shit happens. Period. If I drop my bike and it hit your bike, bro, here go my insurance company. Or, on some real gentleman like shit, man, you might be like, still I ain't worried about that shit, man. But you good, you all right, we straight, boom. Hey, it's just the nature of the beast. It all depends on who you run into. It all depends on who it is and what they going through, the whole 9 yards. But I don't give a fuck how much you sue my insurance company for. That's between you and them. But you ain't finna get a dime from me. You ain't finna get me to go in my pocket and give you shit. Period. Now, if it's something that, you say, man, give me $100, man. That ain't but a little punk ass scratch or something. Then, I might even give you that. They behind on the payment and trying to stay off the radar. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charles, it's whatever the fuck they got going on, that's your problem, player. That's your problem. You feel me? I'm just saying, to me, and I wanted to come on here and say this, like, look, man, we got to understand that, and I know a lot of y'all don't give a fuck about the black eye that y'all get a game. Y'all don't give a fuck because you constantly do the same fuck shit to get a game of black eye. And it is what it is. I got you. But at the end of the day, this dude is traumatized. He's don't understand what happened, why it happened, and whoever y'all might know the situation. I don't know what city, what state, what club. This has nothing to do with any of that. But if you know the situation, you know what happened. Dude was a good dude, man. He was excited to see all the bikes. Forgot to put his kickstand down. Bike fell into another bike, and the guy wanted to be the bike was they claimed they tried to tell him the bike was totaled. It was fucked up because the bike fell on the side, and I think maybe the horn made it fell off the motherfucker. Some other shit. They tried to tell him that the bike was fucked up. They were demanding that he pay them $3,000-$4,000 right there on the scene. And he offered them his insurance card. They didn't want the insurance. Fuck that insurance card, nigga. What you got in them pockets? And we probably got and we probably got a fucked up feeling towards, civilians. Ain't no telling. Yeah, we probably real fucked up towards civilians, especially somebody we don't know. Weirdo ass nigga pulling up. And who is this old weirdo ass nigga pulling up, man? And it is what it is, but just a lesson in friendly banter and brotherly love, brotherly and sisterly love, man. Look at, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be that tough towards everybody, bro. You ain't got to do that. Sometimes it ain't even that necessary, bro, for you to be that cold hearted and that tough. You feel me? So just wanted to come on here and say that real quick, man. I didn't know how much time this was gonna take. Hero, what it do? But understand this: if you hit my bike and you don't got insurance, then we may have an issue. But if I hit your bike, just know I'm insured. I pay my insurance up for the whole year. I'm straight. And I'm hoping you straight so that we can exchange insurance and keep it pushing and we ain't got to worry about that shit. But if for whatever reason you are not, and you hit my motorcycle, and this is, let me just say this too. If you know you ain't right, then quit riding that motherfucker like you right. If you know you ain't right, quit trying to show out. Quit trying to do all this extra shit sideways and all the rest of this shit. Because if you fuck around and hit somebody's bike that ain't going for, because see, that's the thing. Y'all just ran into the wrong person, or y'all ran into the right person that night at the right time. Because if there had been somebody else, y'all would have, tried to beat up or chase or whatever. It might would have turned out another way. Everybody ain't going for the bullshit. But it's a lot of you motherfuckers out here that's not right in this game. And you out here, you get a chance to show up and show out and do all the extra shit. And you out here, stunting and wheeling and all the rest of that shit, getting sideways, and you fuck around and hit somebody's bike or hit 2 or 3 bikes. Yeah, that can be a real costly stunt, baby boy. A real costly stunt. So just something to think about, man. That's the shit I'm on today. Man, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all share these videos, man. Make sure you go to my IG and subscribe, FHO_Towing on IG, the whole 9 yards, Facebook, FHO Towing, just all of this shit, man. FHO Towing, man. It's your boy Big Stell, FHOH, and I see if you're on YouTube, it's FHO Atlanta GA. Riding dirty, huh, Jimmy? That what they doing? They riding dirty? Well, I'm against riding dirty. I'm against anybody that don't got a license and anybody that don't got insurance. It just is what it is. That's just my personal get down. You do what you do, but please have some insurance when you run into my shit. You dig? It's your boy Big Stell, FHOH, and I see, and I'm gone.